We're going to just do the part for lesson 9.6 here in the practice packet for the volume and surface area of right prisms. So our prisms that we're talking about are across the top here. The first step that we're going to take here is going to be to actually go ahead and highlight the base. So I would recommend that you are doing this as well, whether you have a colored pencil, crayon, whatever. So our base here on this first one is actually going to be a parallelogram. So my shape of my base is a parallelogram. To find the area of my base, the area of a parallelogram is base times height. So when I look at the base, I see 17, and the height is going to be 9. So 17 times 9 is going to give me 153. I'm not going to worry about units until the very end. To find the perimeter, I'm going to have to go around the outside. In a parallelogram, the opposite sides are the same. This is similar to a rectangle. So I'm going to have 17 times 2 plus 10 times 2. So for that perimeter, 17 times 2 is going to give me 34, and 10 times 2 is going to give me 20 for a perimeter then of 54 inches as I go around the outside. W is the final piece. Since we have a base on the front and a base on the back, we're trying to figure out how long is that piece that's connecting them, which is right there. So I'm going to say that W is equal to 3. That's all I'm going to do for lesson 9.6 today. In the second one, going around the outside, my base is a circle because it's a cylinder, so the base is going to be a circle. To find area of a circle, I'm going to be doing pi r squared. Since I do actually want a number here, I'm going to represent pi as 3.14 times 2 squared. So 3.14 times 2 squared, my area is going to be 12.56. My perimeter is found by actually doing the circumference. So we're going to kind of put a little p here to remind us. Circumference formula is 2 pi r. Again, I'm going to actually want the number value, so I'm going to replace pi with 3.14 times 2. So multiplying those, I'm going to also get 12.56. W is the final piece that I need. There's a circle on the top and a circle on the bottom. What's connecting them together? That would be right here with the 8. So my W is equal to 8 for this one. In the last example on this page, my base is right here. It is, in fact, a triangle. To find area of a triangle, I'm going to be doing 1/2 times base times height. The base and the height are perpendicular to each other, so that's a 15 times an 8. So my area is going to end up being a total of 60. My perimeter goes around the outside, so I have 17 plus 8 plus 15, which is going to give me a perimeter of 40. The W is what connects them. So if I have a triangle on the front, a triangle on the back, what's connecting them together? It just so happens to be this 5. So my W is equal to 5. So first step for the first pages here for lesson 9.6. On page 12, we're going to do the same thing on the backside here. I'm going to kind of zoom out just a little bit. And that's not going to work. Let's go to 100. There we go. All right. So in the first one, my shape of my base here is a trapezoid. To find the area, I'm going to be doing 1/2 times the height, and then in parentheses, base 1 plus base 2. 1/2, the height is 9, and the bases are 10 and 18, which gives me a total area of 126. Perimeter of the base goes around the outside, so that's 10 plus 12 plus 18 plus 9. That's a total perimeter then of 49. Trapezoid on the front, trapezoid on the back. What connects them together is that length of 5. So my W is equal to 5. In the next one, I have a circular base, and you'll notice the diameter is 22, which tells me the radius would be half of that, or 11. So I have a circle. Area is pi r squared. I want numbers here, so I'm going to use 3.14 times 11 squared for a total area of 379.94. My perimeter is going to actually be circumference, which is 2 pi r. So 2 times 3.14 times 11. which will give me a perimeter of 69.08. Circle on the top, circle on the bottom. What's connecting them together? That happens to be that 19 inches that's right there. So W is 19. In my last example here, my base is a hexagon. And I don't really have to do any work to find the area because it tells me that the area is 49. It also tells me that here on the side is, it looks like 13. Let me just zoom in to double check that there. Yep, looks like 13. And there are 6 of those sides. So my perimeter is going to be 6 times 13, which will give me a total perimeter of 78. The final step is to figure out my W. So connecting the top to the bottom is a length of 29 centimeters here. So W is equal to 29. And that's all we're doing for lesson 9.6.